that's who we are.
Welcome, Virgo, to Channel Future Tarot. Today we're going to do your week ahead reading. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Virgo. Please take the messages that resonate with you, claim them for yourself, toss to the universe what does not, it's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check out the other Moon, Rising, and Venus placements and the videos that correspond with that to get some more intuitive guidance. If you don't find it here, remember time and just fluid, so whenever you're directed to the reading, it's the right time for you. That being said, I'm going to use a singing bowl here. As I do so, I ask you to take that deep breath in, exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. It's going to help balance your energy, set your intentions, and prepare for what's to come of the reading, okay? If you are new or returning to the channel, welcome. So happy to have all of you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. It means so much to me to see the channel growing. I can't express that enough, so thank you, thank you. Alright, so we are doing a singing bowl. As I do so, like I said, take that deep breath in, exhale, whenever you feel so inclined to do so. Be mindful that it is going to make a lot of noise. So if you have any headphones in or anything like that, you might want to turn the volume down, okay? So Virgo, we're going to take out 3 oracle energies here. We're going to take out this one, which is going to represent your current energy for the week ahead. We're going to take out what you need to work on for the week ahead, and then your energy for the final, sort of towards the end of the week. Then we're going to grab a tarot card for each of the days of the week. So stick with us today to help you find some balanced healing messages here, okay? So Virgo, let's get started. What is Virgo's overall energy coming into this week? Show me the cards I need to see for Virgo. Okay. Coming into your pre-shuffle meditation of the reading, Virgo, I did get that song, Do You Believe in Miracles? Sorry, please be mindful. My singing voice is not that good. Do you believe in miracles? The song, you know, and there is purity in this truth, separate thing. And I also kind of felt this energy of creating your own war zone, kind of like, instead of being one that is like responding to it, I feel like you're initiating it this week, okay? We've got adjacent possibilities coming out as your overall energy for this week, or your current coming into this week. So that's kind of interesting, so to speak. I'll touch more on that in a second here. Just want to draw out your second card. What is we're going to need to work on throughout this week, from the 2nd to the 8th? What is we're going to need to work on before the 2nd to the 8th? I feel like adjacent possibilities. Like if you look at that card, I'll show you an up close version in a second here, Virgo. It definitely indicates here that there is some possibility that you may be overlooking. Or many opportunities kind of sort of adjacent to each other in a sense. I don't. It's also card number 24. What should Virgo be working on here this week? What should Virgo be working on this week? All right. 21. Recognize despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. Alright. Recognize despair as an opportunity. Feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. Card number 10 underneath. Very interesting energies out this week. That's also card number 21. The other one was 24. Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Virgo. What is our energy going to be like towards the end of the week, from April 2nd to the 8th? What are you going to see? Alright. Taking risks, Virgo. Well, my dears, you have a very interesting sense of... Okay, let's see what's to come. We're going to touch base on this in a second. I'm kind of feeling the energies here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Virgo. What's to come for the week? Let's look at to the 8th. Virgo, show me your cards I need to see. There's that strength card. I think we're Virgo, when it comes down to it, you've got abundance amount of strength. But it's just, sometimes you get tired of having to be the strong one. Right? I can understand and appreciate that. I feel like there's a sense of being at your crossroads to some degree as well. Okay. All right. We got that 9 of Swords coming out here. First card out on the second. The third, we've got the 4 of Swords coming out. Fifth, we've got Justice, Libra energy coming out. The Ace of Cups coming out in on second, third, fourth, fifth, yeah. The 6th is bringing in that 3 of Swords energies. The 7 is bringing in the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8th is bringing in the 2 of Cups. Bottom of the Jack is the Mother of Swords card. So we're going to go over this in just a second here, Virgo. I feel like here there's an energy, there's a lot of heavy energies here with the Justice. I feel like there's a balancing yourself of duality here coming out to understanding yourself with this Justice card out. Virgo, I do want to say here, okay, so first off, we've got this card out here. So this is what your overall energies for the week represent. This adjacent possibilities, card number 24. I feel like this is a force of habit, Virgo, that is keeping you stuck, potentially unaware of something here, and potential happier choices that are at hand for you or coming in. Every moment gives you, you know, the option to open a different door, right? As you see. And take a different sort of, you know, course direction or different path, right? So I feel like whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, your major, you know, life decisions, that is. This is sort of, I feel like this does not indicate any confusion here. I feel like it does, you know, kind of facilitate in which course to take. I feel like it's telling you that you have many options. It's time to make a wider look at things. You know, I feel like you have many life choices available, and the more and more empowered and motivated to make decisions that are bringing you happiness is, you know, strength and forward motion. So I feel like this is indicating unknown, possibly previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's something you never thought of that's going to come into you. It's going to be like a aha moment, it's an epiphany, something like some sort of idea or creation of something that you could feel very beneficial. And I feel like you're going to take some different actions with that this week, and I feel like that's going to be your overall energy. You're looking for, you know, something different. You're taking a different course path. Okay, card number 21 is coming out here. In terms of what you have to work on here, Virgo, this week. Now, this is, I'm trying to get it close up. Recognizing that despair is an opportunity here within it, you're going to find a gift of awakening. Yeah, awakening is not pleasant. It is something that is very hard to deal with. And I feel like it's kind of that dark night of the soul, which we all hear about. This is in the greatest depths of our despair, the hurt, you know, the moments that, you know, desperation, lies that gift of awakening. It's that epiphany that comes when you feel like you can't get up anymore. And this is why I feel like you don't want to even pass any judgment on this either, Virgo. It's not bad or dreadful. It's in your life at this time. So use all this darkness to spur to action something right now. Make use of every low in your life to create a new beginning, okay? And it's hard to do, but this is something that you can kind of course correct or change. Powerful emotions, you know, contain the most powerful magic, right? So use them here for rituals if you want, but celebrate them. But I feel like here, this is a time. This card leads to one of your darkest places. Remember, you might be in the middle of that place right now, but it is painful, of course, but this pain comes to you as a friend, okay? It will make you wiser, more awake, more aware. So learn from it. Don't neglect this opportunity to recognize something great that lies behind the depth of despair and drama, okay? Because that's what's important. It breaks down to the number 3, which is, you know, the source creation. It's a sense of nurturing. So I do want to say here, Virgo, try to nurture that heart of yours at this time, because it is so important to try to do that. At the end of the week, I feel like you're going to be taking some sort of risks. That's obvious here, and I feel like it's okay to do so as well. I feel like it's, you know, new horizons coming in here for you, and I feel like this is ready. It's stepping beyond your normal here, Everyday life, take some risks, face those fears. You can either fear everything and run or face everything and rise. So do things in a new and maybe unorthodox way. It's something, right? The previous path hasn't always worked, so let's try something new here. Listen more to that inner voice, and instead of the opinions of others, they need not matter here. You know, don't run from potential failure. Embrace it because it's a learning curve, right? History's shown that those willing to face the failure will often succeed in a massive way later, right? Because it teaches you what you need to know. And I always say, you know, it's never a bad thing to, you know, get a test run at something here, so to speak. So coming in to the third here, or the second energy, you have the Nine of Swords out here, Virgo. This is dark visions, kind of anguish card coming in here, and I feel like that's what your energy could be like today, coming in tomorrow. But this is revealing the deepest shadows of yourself. It's that insomnia, nightmares coming up here, worries in that midnight hour. Often this is accompanied by some sort of guilt, despair, or even depression, but you're battling within yourself. So turn to someone else for help as much as you can here. We're going to try to get out of that energy before it kind of consumes. It could be a real negative energy if you allow it to overcome you. You do have going into the third energy is the Four of Swords here. So this is stillness, mental power, and I feel like you're trying to get that back. Those Four of Swords are just lingering there because you have the power to create, you know, whether they strike you or not. You're sitting here without fears. So this is saying it's time to look inward. Find that mental power to cope with the pressures. It's important to get in rest here. Seek some meditation or find some sort of, you know, important literature that focuses on ways to quiet the mind here. Take this time to recuperate and move inward before those swords strike at you, Virgo. Because, you know, you got the Justice card coming in here because that's that balance coming in. I really feel like it's a powerful state of, you are requiring that inner and outer balance here, that dualities of self here, acceptance, forgiveness, those are all part of your energies. This is also decisions and sort of karma. So I feel like you're choosing between which is right, which is wrong, right? This is the weight of heaviness that's surrounding a choice you have to make. Now is that time to kind of shun that concept of divine balance or karma. All of your choices affect your life, and something that lives, you know, in the lives of those around you, both now and in the future here, Virgo. So make sure you're doing it with an authentic heart. I feel like love does come in for you. This is new beginnings in terms of love. You may not be prepared for it, Virgo, but I feel like it does have the option to come in for you here if you allow it, because you have the Ace and the Second of Cups out here throughout the week. So love's beginnings. This is exciting new phases coming in, especially due to love and emotion here, because it is the Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I feel like this is a blissful time of health, you know, wealth, but friendship and new love could be on the horizon here. But you may feel like you're making a whole new start. Go with it. Allow this feeling to revitalize your spirit, because the Three of Swords is coming out here, and I feel like you are going to feel this heartbreak in another way. It could be lingering heartbreak, or could be a heartbreak that you kind of initiate yourself. Betrayal here with, you know, I feel like this is it. The wrath could come in sort of emotional entanglement of confusion here. Don't try to make any decisions while you're in the state of mind. Sort out your spirit and your heart here before you do so, Virgo, because I feel like if you do go into this with your head all wrapped up in the wrong circle, you're going to make a decision about a situation that is going to be not good for you long term. The Eight of Pentacles comes out here because this is craftsmanship, skill. I feel like that spider here, you know, they take it on their web every day and build a new one. So this is saying, I feel like you have to be, you know, you have to be willing to put in the work here, Virgo. Being a true master of your craft is skill, intimacy, and that confidence here, Virgo, that's important. So you're finding mastery somewhere. You're striving for this. Pay attention to detail as well, Virgo, which you're very good at. But in some cases, this could also mean find a new hobby, something you truly like. Start a project, be good at it. But again, love's coming in. This is the Two of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I feel like you're saying that you're going to find divine union. But I feel like this is almost with divine union within yourself, because I feel like you're understanding yourself better, because you have went on this, you know, moment of despair. You've lingered in this hurt energy for so long. It's time to overcome, forgive truly and authentically, not just say we're doing it, and move on and open up ourselves and our heart to new beginnings. I feel like that's where you're at here. And you got that Mother of Swords energy here, so it's the Queen of Swords. That's that kind of bitch energy. I feel like a shrewd decision-making energy is underlying here. Be tactful, be resilient, but be kind and compassionate at the same time. We don't need to go bulldozing any energies, but this is a time of healing. And I feel like, you know, this is your time, Virgo. So embrace, allow this energy to transform. Don't carry that guilt and the pain and the shame and the hurt around anymore. It's time to let it go. It's too heavy of a weight to carry. Until next time, namaste.